But I think what is the X factor in all of this, and will continue to be the X factor, is the personal touch that you put inside of relationships, inside of customer journeys. Yeah, so super exciting week, right? We're out here in Kentucky. We have had a little partners meeting, a little company meeting, and then we've also flown in our clients to have some one-on-one intensives, if you will, where we plan out really the year, next steps of how we're going to scale up, which has been super exciting. Are buying this at an extremely high rate. We got to figure out how to get them on ball pan a lot faster inside of this.
Okay. Like, cause Scott, we're gonna evergreen consistent trader also.
Yeah.
So like that's why we just focus there, cause like 14 days is gonna be evergreen. Mm-hmm. Consistent trader is gonna be evergreen. So that's why you just lock in here first.
I mean, on database, I'm looking to say, and Jeanette is a big part of this as well, is, okay, this is where we're swinging short on right now. This is where a big opportunity is. Let's go and do this, and this, because it's going to move the needle. Some of that might be, man, hey, let's go send an email broadcast, a sales email over the weekend to this, and this, targeting this group. We've got all these new leads in that came from this traffic source or from this list swap. They don't need to go to an ebook right now. They need to go to Consistent Trader. We don't have a Consistent Trader webinar on till next week. Okay, let's just send all these people to the on-demand. If they register for the on-demand, we're automatically going to auto-register them for next week's webinar.
So a lot's going like, dude, how are you doing that?
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, glad you asked, we'll have a workshop, and then you sell shit up.
If they come to a webinar and they attend, they'll have a follow-up sequence. But if they registered for a Consistent Trader, we tag them, and they missed it, we send them the on-demand.
Okay.
For 3 days, as hard as we can, because we've already registered them. We don't need to send you back to a reg page.
Or if they have counterpunch and swap, they're like, nope, he's already got that, send him to counterpunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, that's good.
It's really good. It's really good.
So what's the value of having people come in person for an intensive like this versus like doing something over Zoom?
Yeah, absolutely, right? So, this year's been just crazy with how things have shifted, right? Like, COVID has had us like hitting people working from home, and so the teams have been scattered, if you will. But I think what just works well is like in person, where you can just knock out certain stuff. And funny enough, we actually did have a client this week who, unfortunately, one of their family members got COVID, and we had to do it through Zoom. And I can tell you, it's not as effective. There's just something about coming together and that personal touch. And I think this also relates into what's happening inside of marketing, right? Like inside of the online business, we've seen a lot of webinars, right? We see a lot of like digital sales. But I think what is the X factor in all of this, and will continue to be the X factor, is the personal touch that you put inside of relationships, inside of customer journeys. It doesn't matter where in life, whether it's personally in wherever you're at right now, or inside of your business. You can just problem solve a lot quicker. Everything else is like, when you're on Zoom, you might have your phone on, you might have another tab, you might have 25 tabs pulled up.
Yep.
You just don't have that when you're intensive. We have whiteboards. We can whiteboard everything. You have like team member documenting it. Everybody's playing a role, and you're attacking the process.